This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Castle Rock, Colorado. We're at NUPRO. For over 25 years, since the early 90s, they have been providing natural supplements as well as professional holistic health programs. I am here with the doctor, owner, author. Frank, let me ask you first of all, I appreciate you joining us here with today. Share with me a little bit. Obviously, you had this vision many years ago. It's evolved throughout the years, I'm sure. Tell us a little bit why you got involved in this type of industry.
Everything has got epiphanal moments. I hurt my knee pretty bad when I was a lot younger. I was in college, as a matter of fact. And after I left my corporate career, I retired when I was 34, 35. I was looking for a second career, and I ran into a guy. Everybody does that. This guy helped me with the pain in my right knee. I mean, it was debilitating. And he did it with aloe vera. I went, wow, it intrigued me. I made it my business to figure out what this guy knew. When I figured that out, I then decided that I was going to get in this business, and I went back to school. I went back to school to decide, first of all, whether I wanted to do Chinese medicine or whether I wanted to do Ayurvedic medicine. Sure. I did Ayurvedic because it's a whole body approach. Then I went and learned to be an herbalist. Then I went and learned to do all sorts of things, part of which was picking up my PhD. I've got several diplomat credentials, one of which is a natural health consultant. Then I picked up experience and picked up a reputation, so I started consulting with other people practicing lifestyle medicine or complementary medicine or interactive medicine, and developed formulations that they could use. Well, being that I was right here in Castle Rock, I opened the doors and let the folks at Castle Rock start buying the same stuff that we developed for those professional programs.
Let me ask you this. Obviously, it seems simple enough. We are supposed to eat a good diet. We're supposed to receive our nutrients from that food. But quite honestly, folks, anymore, we don't see that as being practical or even possible. Is that what supplements are all about?
Filling the gaps that you're leaving in life. Life happens. You know, that I start my seminars with the fact that you need to let your conscience be your guide. So many people have lost sight of what it takes to keep the body healthy. The body's composed, it does four things: ingest, digest, assimilate, and eliminate. From there, it does four functions: mend, defend, energize, and rebuild. And it does that with 9 systems. The key to it is it's got to do it from the biomass that you give it. The only thing that you control is what you consume. From that point on, it creates a biomass. In this lifestyle that we're all living right now, that biomass consists of everything that you breathe, drink, consume, rub on you. Therein lies the problem. If it was a perfect world, we'd run out and pick the fruit off of the tree and eat it, and life would be good. Well, we don't do that. And what's getting in people's way these days is the nature of the things that are part of that biomass. And there's a triangle of health. And so from that biomass, it's going to affect the physical part of your body and the mental part of your body. But they also interact the other way up. Part of what people have got to get is, if they're going to stay healthy, they got to do healthy things, because disease does not happen overnight. It's an almost imperceptible decline in the efficiency of the 9 systems that operate your body. So the objective of a dietary supplement or lifestyle mapping, any of the things that are going on right now, is to find out what you can do practically in your life and do them. And then we'll add supplements in this process so that we can round it out. And the next objective is not let perfect be the enemy of the good. It's a kind of a work in progress. That's why I offer free consulting.
Obviously, as we grow up, I've been exposed to many vitamins over the counter. How do the holistic supplements differ compared to what we might find over the counter, something like that?
Well, it's the way they're designed. When God made food, He put everything you need in a food. So a good nutraceutical supplement approaches that the same way. So they're combinations. For example, this particular product is a green drink. There's a million green drinks out there, and they all are going to have some spirulina and stuff like that. If you take a look at what's in this thing, there is 25 or 30 different products, different extracts and supplements, and to round this product out so it represents the benefit of the phytonutrients that would accrue to you if you were eating 7 to 11 servings of green and colorful fruits and vegetables.
There's probably different grades of, we're talking about consumer grade versus more of a professional grade. Share with us a little bit the differences there.
Well, it's the way you formulate. Generally, a consumer grade supplement is purposeful, but it's targeted for a price. It's a price-sensitive formulation. When you're into professional grade, what you're dealing with is a structure and a function that a professional wants to help you strengthen. We hold them to a higher standard when we make a professional grade supplement.
Throughout the years, we want to be more informed. We want to be educated. Gone are the days of what you don't know can't hurt you. Is that what you're finding with folks the same way?
Exactly. That's why I wrote a book. The problem is all these self-help health books end up being written in a language that you've got to have an interpreter. My co-author, Jeannie Taub, who happened to be a client of mine 15 years ago, she said, let's write an English book that somebody can pick up and actually understand. So there it is. Done. Creating Radiant Health includes the principles behind holistic health and healing, gives you fairly good instructions. It includes recipes. It includes, if you're into shakes in the morning, it includes how to do that. It's a basically holistic manual for the care and maintenance of your body.
A very proactive approach is what folks are taking anymore with their health. They're basically learning that the body can almost heal itself many times if it has this proper support as well as proper nutrients.
Well, Juan Paulo was in charge of the Senescence Project. They put everybody in a dome and tried to see how long people would live if they were in this isolated, perfect deal. Senescence is the study of aging. Well, in the process, they discovered that your body rebuilds every cell every 7 years. So, and that it will do that a fixed number of times, and it ranges somewhere between 14 and 18 times. So, depending how perfect your life is, you're going to have that lifespan. Damage in that process, apoptosis. Apoptosis is programmed cell death. So every cell in your body has a finite life. When it wears out, it sends a signal. You rebuild that cell and off you go, but does it a finite number of times. So you got that going on every night, plus the stuff you damage every day just because you're living has to be repaired or replaced. So it's a big job every night. And your body has to do that from that biomass that you're putting in it. And the contaminants and the other things that are in there kind of get in the way. So we gotta decide what in the world we're going to do when we build a program for people, and that is to look at the biomass, adjust it where we can, use supplements, use lifestyle changes, and lo and behold, we start contributing to this senescence project. So you get more bang for the buck in this cellular regeneration.
Speaking of more bang for the buck, you've got products here that really take a customized approach to each one of the people that decide to use it. I mean, for instance, it basically fills the gaps in their diet. Mm-hmm. And share with me how it does that with each type of different food, or maybe you're lacking in certain areas.
That's the way they're designed. We did several things when we formulated these products. One of them we targeted for basic nutrition. The other supplements are targeted for specific health concerns. And then we've expanded it for certain health challenges. The key to it is to get the product line that is fully complementary so that you're not confusing the biomass, but you're complementing the biomass. We've formulated our products and selected the products so that they're all complementary. So we can start and build and build and build depending on the challenge that a particular client has when they walk in the door.
Share with us some of those needs that you're able to help with. I mean, we're talking about cleansing, detox, weight loss, a little bit of everything.
That's it. A lot of the things you outlined are a direct reflection of how your body has declined. Certainly, there are accidents, things that happen during the day, accidents of birth, and strange things that happen. I'm not suggesting for a minute that what we do takes the place of medicine. Matter of fact, I think complementary medicine is the way to be. But what I am suggesting is that all of these things are a reflection of a dysfunction of the systems of your body that manifest these symptoms of obesity. There's innumerable papers written about degenerative diseases. That's heart trouble, that's stroke, that's sugar trouble. All those things are degenerative diseases. Well, they say it themselves. They don't happen because you have a predisposition to do that. They happen because your body slowly but surely, almost imperceptibly, declines from a state of health into a state of not healthy into a state of sickness.
Folks, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is basically their website. On the website, you can see all the products that they have formulated throughout the years. Real easy, user-friendly, just like the book is. The website, you can basically browse around there, take a look at some basic supplements they provide, as well as maybe a specific need you're looking at also. You can actually even set up an appointment right there to discuss any needs that you may have out there. So really, to keep health or to build up your health again truly is possible. But obviously, a plan needs to be in place. Share with us how a holistic coach can help a person down that road.
Well, it kind of starts with an interview, and we've got to figure out, first of all, where you are. Secondly, about what it is you're doing. Third, we got to figure out what things you can change and still live your life. And then we build a program. Then we adjust it as things go better. Because as imperceptibly as you decline in health, you're going to perceptibly start recovering. So we can start, if it's a big program, we can start drawing it back or continue it if you can't make changes. It's all really kind of up to you.
Wonderful. The name of your book is Creating Radiant Health. Share with me what the Radiant Health Club is all about and what people can expect to be a part of that.
It gives them access to what we know. On the website, you'll discover that there's a page that takes you to a whole bunch of information. We call it the resource page. The objective is to up your game. The reality is you can't have this illusion that as your health declines, that the recovery is a phone call away. Because the fact is, you can either cover symptoms and be managed, or you can clean up your act a little bit and start healing. It's a simple choice.
Are people starting to understand that this really, this proactive approach is not really an expense, but really is an investment in your future?
Well, I'd like to think they are, but I'm not sure everybody gets it. The problem is you always hear that eating healthy is so expensive, and you hear that I don't have the time, or I don't like the way it tastes. You hear a million I don't likes, but then when the predictable thing happens, they always go, why me? You got what you paid for.
Really is that simple. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen one last time. You're going to see his contact information. You're also going to see their website right there as well. Keep in mind, this is a company that's been around for many, many years, basically with a premise in mind that they were looking for something that would be effective, affordable, safe for you to basically support your body in doing what it does best, and that is keeping you healthy the whole time. And their phone number right there, because keep in mind, they also do their coaching for groups as well as private one-on-ones. Really, like he said, it's pretty much up to you. It begins with a consultation, which I believe is free of charge for the initial.
First hour is free, you bet.
Wonderful. So he's going to find out quite a bit about you, because from that he can put a plan together that will help you basically understand that health is something worth investing in. Keep in mind right there, you've got at the bottom of the screen is their website. That is NUPRO, Advance Beyond Vitamins into the World of Holistic Lifestyle Supplements. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.